What do you think happened to Pyra and Mythra? That is a very big question, and I was actually like, here's the thing, like I was surprised that we didn't see them in this. It's okay that we didn't, like it's fine, but like everyone was like, oh, we will see Pyra and Mythra in Xenoblade 3. They weren't in Xenoblade 3, and everyone's like, we'll see them in Future Redeemed, and then they weren't there either. But they were heavily mentioned in Future Redeemed frequently. Like Numa was mentioned, Pyra and Mythra were mentioned. Logos is mentioned. We'll talk about that later, which is very cool. But and then we saw the picture at the end of 3. So what do you think happened to Pyra and Mythra? What's your theory on that?
And beyond that, and this dives into spoiler territory, but I mean, you know, this whole thing is probably very spoiler marked. I'll
have a warning at the beginning of the video.
Of course. But there's that at that very end of the scene, you know, inside the gauntlets that Matthew's carrying is Numa's core.
Noah's had it this entire time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The sheath to Lucky 7 is pretty much influenced and like involved with Numa's core. And I could sort of understand that because, you know, Xenoblade A Future Redeemed was very consistent with showing that a core can exist separate from its actual blade. Like, you know, Ontos's core is
even
on
Glimmer
Niall's
herself.
body.
Glimmer's core crystal is just like a visual aesthetic thing, but it is a Numa core, and it's not really associated with her mother. Yeah.
Exactly. So I personally think, you know, they just Mythra and Pyra, you know, they exist separate from the core due to the events at the end of 2, or they could at least it's not reliant to be on someone's person or fused with someone for a matter of sustaining life or anything.
So do you think they're still blades? That is my question. Are they still blades?
I would still say yes, they are blades. They're definitely blades, but they're a different. They would be a different subset, or they would be like a true Aegis, as it was intended.
Okay.
Like how it was with I would like to say with Adam, even though we.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was of the camp, but I don't know if this is true, because in Xenoblade 2, when Pyra and Mythra come back, we do see them with the core, right? We see them with the core on their chest.
I believe so, yes.
Yes. I was of the camp that they aren't blades anymore and they have finite lives, and they might have like passed away before the events of Ionios or before the events of Future Redeemed. That I don't know, but like, of course, the thing that debunks that theory is they still have their core crystals. And another thing is Nia sees the picture at the end of 3 and says, I will see you all again soon. And by that, she means everyone. So I think they're still like, they're in Allrest in the frozen time, probably just chilling out in Fonset Village, just frozen, doing something.
I don't think it was a sacrifice on anyone's part. And as for like, you know, their aging or what are they right now, there is another vagary in 2 that's very poor, that's not all too well explained, which is Klaus's final gift to his children. Is that specifically a reference to the children as in like the general like humans and blades that were created as a result of his attempt at redemption, or is this a more literal sense to his children being the children of the core, the Trinity processor? In this case would be Numa.
Yeah, I always thought it was a gift to Numa because I'm sure you know this. The end credits, One Last You, the lyrics, the very last part is like, can I ask you, God, despite all this? Like, it's basically asking Klaus, can I have one more chance to be with the one person that I love? And that wish is granted. So I don't know, like that's the beauty of the end of Xenoblade 2. It's still like, it's not confirmed. We don't have a definitive thing. And some people are like, oh, I wanted like definitive closure and answers. I like this mystery as well. I like even some of the mystery involved in Xenoblade 3. I like some of that mystery because you're like, it prompts this discussion stuff that we're having. So yeah,
I'm inclined to agree with you on the ending for 2 right there. I truly think that's also the same case. I know there's a lot of translation theories with the ending of 2 specifically, because the last few words are left entirely silent, and people went crazy with like Japanese lip sync, seeing what trying to see what
I am Pyra or I am Mythra or something.
I'm Pyra, I'm Mythra, or it's like welcome back, or it's like I'm home.
But in Japanese it would have been I am Homura, or however that is said.
Yeah.
Watashi
Or
wa
another
Homura
one
Hikari,
that's
something like that.
Or another one that's simply I'm home Rex. Like I think that's the other one. Which I think that one has more clarity to now. I think it's the I am home Rex one, but of course translation is, and other people might like to argue.
It's interesting.
But it's fine to leave something like that open, and 3 did provide a little bit more ground for my side of things, so I'm quite happy there.
Hey guys, it's Nish Quick. Thanks so much for checking out that video. If you enjoyed it, check out the full episode on the right, and check out more episodes of the EXP Podcast on the left, and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.